and gentlemen, it's my proud privilege to introduce to you the President of the Academic College of Emergency Experts in India, Dr. Sagar Galwankar. Dr. Sagar Galwankar is residency trained and board certified in internal medicine and emergency medicine in India and the United States, respectively. He holds the prestigious fellowships of the Royal College of Physicians, UK, the American College of Academic Internal and International Medicine, and the Academic College of Emergency Experts of India. He holds double masters in public health as well as business administration. His pioneering leadership in establishing academic emergency medicine in India is truly noteworthy and historic. His academic career is decorated with defining initiatives which have led to the creation of organizations, publication of landmark position papers, and commendations with prestigious citations and honors for his works that have impacted the academic medicine globally. Friends, he has played a championing role in founding and building internationally recognized PubMed indexed interdisciplinary journals. He is the CEO of the INDUSEM Health and Medicine Collaborative Initiative and heads the World Academic Council of Emergency Medicine, WACEM. He also serves as the Global Executive Director for the American College of Academic International Medicine. Currently, he is the Director for Research in Emergency Medicine at the Florida State University and serves as a core faculty for the FSU Emergency Medicine Residency Program at the Sarasota Memorial Hospital in Florida. Friends, he is the recipient of the prestigious 2021 Amin Kazi International Emergency Medicine Leadership Award, which is a recognition of his contribution to academic medicine at a global level. We are indeed privileged to have him here to grace the convocation and award ceremony. May I request the President of ACE to kindly deliver the State of the College address. Sir, please.
Thank you, Dr. Dubashi. Namaskar, everybody. Dear fellows, colleagues, delegates, academic faculty of the World Academic Congress of Emergency Medicine, and the esteemed leaders and guests for this convocation. Welcome to the most awaited event of academics, the convocation of the Academic College of Emergency Experts in India. This convocation is being held on the sidelines of the World Academic Congress of Emergency Medicine, which is being conducted and hosted by India for the last 10 days. Today is the 8th day of this World Congress, and this convocation is being held as a part of the World Academic Congress of Emergency Medicine. We have had over 150 international speakers providing over 200 hours of education. And tomorrow and day after tomorrow, we are going to have more international speakers speak. Let me start by saying I'm very proud of my fellows. Your hard work has paid off, so please accept my congratulations. This is the year India celebrates 75 years of freedom. They call this festival as the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. This also is the year when INDUSEM completes 15 years of its mission to India to establish academic emergency medicine. We had our own way of celebrating this. We called it the Azadi Ki Amrit Parikrama. We took two bikers, Shri Prasad Chaulkar and Shri Abhijit Singh Kohli, who biked on their motorcycles across the country and circled the whole India with carrying the flag of India. And they visited every monument on the RBI currency notes, which were newly published. This was our way of expressing pride and patriotism. Be aware that patriotism is a lot more than gestures. A true patriot should serve the nation in any form at every level all the time, just like an emergency physician who serves any age, any pathology, anytime, all the time. In that sense, EM is the epitome of patriotism. Emergency medicine is the epitome of patriotism. Hence, we as the emergency medicine specialists are patriots. We all have to be patriots towards our patients. We have to be patriotic in doing our duties, and we have to be patriotic in teaching our students. Dear leaders of the convocation, our prestigious fellowship is awarded after a difficult vetting process, which involves commitment to knowledge and assessment of that commitment. The structured mentoring by the faculty of the college has imparted the skill sets to the incoming fellows to become true academic and clinical leaders of the future. Please make no mistake, fellowships are not degrees. In our great nation of India, recognized degrees in medicine are only awarded by the National Board of Examinations and the National Medical Council. Our fellowship is a recognition of gold standards of leadership, competency, and skill sets befitting the admittance to the institution which is awarding them, which in this case is the Academic College of Emergency Experts in India. Many leaders across the world will also receive the INDUSIAM WACEM Awards for 2019, 2020, and 2021. We had to delay these awards because of the COVID pandemic. Regardless of the fact, I congratulate them. These awardees come from various facets of society, cultures, and nationalities, where they have served and achieved distinctions in areas of medicine, social work, academics, and environmental consciousness. It's a great day for them. Let me go back in history. It was 15 years ago when I dreamt of bringing academic emergency medicine to India. It has been a journey. Many expressed at that time, what will this young dreamer do? What will he achieve? I was a postgraduate in medicine, ready to get into any support specialty or subspecialty I wanted. At that time, I undertook this great mission to bring academic emergency medicine to a country of over 1 billion people. I decided to get the training in a country which valued life the most, which valued academics, which valued collaboration, which valued creativity, which valued and boasted of being the best emergency medicine system, the United States of America. I envisioned that this would be the beginning of a collaboration between India and the United States, the twin towers of democracy, the world's oldest and the world's largest, which is United States and India respectively. I was joined in this mission by none other than Professor Praveen Agarwal, Professor Murmu, Professor Bhoy from the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, as well as Professor Kelly O'Keefe, my teacher. Together, 5 of us embarked on this mission, which led to the creation of landmark initiatives in India. Our days of work, which involved nights, years in the last 15 years, along with multiple selfless visits full of optimism as well as patience, led to the Medical Council of India and the National Board of Examinations recognizing emergency medicine, drafting the criteria for residency training, examinations, curricula, and syllabi. And as of today, the current residency programs across the country are graduated more than 1,000 board-certified emergency physicians. Today, the Academic College of Emergency Experts of India boasts of over hundreds of fellows from disciplines of emergency medicine, emergency pediatrics, emergency toxicology, and emergency cardiology. The surrogate organization, the Emergency Medicine Association, boasts of over 2,500 life members who are given life membership for free, which is a feat achieved by only us. No other organization in the world gives membership for free. On another note, we as emergency medicine specialists care for those who have no one to care for. We are the ones who are sought out for help. We are the ones destined to save lives when needed the most. We are the ones who answer the call of duty when the needy need it the most. We are doing the work of God. To serve patients is to serve God. To serve them when they need it the most is godliness. This is great karma. Hence, nothing less, nothing more. In that sense, the practice of emergency medicine is karma yoga, and if we execute it well, then we are karma yogis. What is better opportunity than this? To be able to lead a life in a specialty which is blessed by service. We have been at the forefront of the pandemic and faced it as a call of duty. The war of COVID involved a distinct engagement by emergency care providers. We did it, and we are warriors, not for now, not for the future, but warriors forever. Recently, the government of India, via Gazette notification, mandated the creation of academic emergency departments across medical colleges in India by 2023. This was a great achievement for a specialty, which came with a challenge. The challenge was to get trained faculty to staff these departments, which would be drawn from specialties like internal medicine, anesthesia, surgery, or orthopedics and chest medicine. They had to migrate from their parent specialties to embrace a new specialty. Well, they needed a proper, structured, mentored faculty development program. This is the same thing which happened in countries where emergency medicine began. To counter this challenge, we needed a comprehensive, structured program so that these new torchbearers would be trained appropriately in order to start departments, operate them, and train the students. I'm very proud to report that the tough challenge was accepted by the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, Nagpur, under the stewardship of Major General Dr. Vibha Datta, SM, Director and CEO of AIIMS Nagpur. They called it the prestigious Ashwamedh Project. The Ashwamedh Project, or the program, was launched by AIIMS Nagpur under the stewardship of the head of surgery and wellness dean, Professor Siddharth Dubashi, as its chief. Ashwamedh, backed by the WHO Collaborating Center for Emergency and Trauma in Southeast Asia, has taken the responsibility to train all the incoming faculty members of emergency medicine across India and help the formation of departments of emergency medicine and mentor these faculty. On another note, I'm also happy to report to you that we have created the Vigyan Central Science Portal. Vigyan means science, central is the word we use. So Vigyan Central Science Portal for India, which has the capabilities to house all the 20,000 thesis-based research of residents being done every year by postgraduate students. That means it is a portal for big data. We have also been able to commission the learning management system, which will be used to teach the Ashwamedh project and any other course online. Thirdly, very soon we will be commissioning a PubMed equivalent engine, which can house the data of all the journals published out of India and their research online. This is a great achievement for big data analytics. Our National Emergency Medicine Board Review of India course covers 40 hours of education over 5 days, and covers the whole curriculum for exam-going candidates. The simulated examathon is a simulated learning experience for all exam-going students for their practical sessions. Our PubMed index journals, the Journal of Emergencies, Trauma and Shock, the International Journal of Critical Illness and Injury Science, Journal of Global Infectious Diseases, and all our fleet of PubMed index journals are doing extremely well and have readership across the world. We have redefined the definition of an international journal, where we used to feel that the Western journals in Indian libraries was international. Well, even Indian journals in Western libraries or read in the Western world could be international. Hence, all our journals are now global, open access, and are getting authors and contributions from across the world. We have now become the prominent and dominant members of the World Academic Council of Emergency Medicine. And with us hosting this World Congress, we have sealed our position as well as posture in the world of academic emergency medicine. Growth of a nation is directly proportional to the growth of the academicians and the academies. All our hard work and our contributions have created a new breed of young leaders. Dr. Vimal Pillai, the Principal Secretary of the Emergency Medicine Association, and Dr. Manu Ayan from JIPMER Pondicherry, and many others have embraced academic careers to develop emergency medicine in India. They are in the pursuit of academic excellence. They are all MCI, NMC, NBE residency trained and degree holding government recognized fleet of emergency physicians of India. The indicator of the true value of life for the citizens of a nation is directly accessible by the quality of emergency care its citizens have access to. Keeping this thought in mind, we intend to propose and advocate the Bharatiya Emergency Medicine for All Act, where every emergency patient will be cared for. No patient will be left behind. No patient will be turned away at any facility which calls itself a hospital or boasts of being an emergency care capable center. To make this as a quality initiative, we had worked with the National Accreditation Board of Hospitals in India to come out with a special quality certification program called as Emerald. And I congratulate NABH for rolling this program out with the technical expertise from the experts from the college. This has already got multiple hospitals signing up, which is the first step towards equality in quality. All our work, all our dedication was rewarded by the World Health Organization, which recognized INDOCM as the best practice model to develop academic emergency medicine in India. We were honored when Professor Bhoi was appointed as the custodian of the World Health Organization Collaborating Center for Emergency and Trauma in Southeast Asia, where he will forward the agenda not only in India, but for the 11 nations of the Southeast Asia region. As we progress academically, we continue to fight the battles of ignorance systemically. We have to struggle and repeatedly make decision makers understand the difference between trauma, emergency medicine, and critical care. Emergency medicine is often misconstrued by the ignorant as medical emergencies or even critical care. I wonder why the learned find it hard to decipher the differences. Emergency medicine has its origins in surgery, and its beginnings with the fact that it was the surgeons who, while taking care of trauma patients, decided to immigrate to the front lines of the hospital. And within that effect, also landed up taking care of non-surgical patients. The immigration and integration of unpredictable metapathology high acuity model set the foundations of a brand new specialty called emergency medicine, which is best described by the words said by the brilliant: when animal diligence meets human intelligence, an emergency medicine specialist is born. We are a breed of doctors who are available 24/7, and our departments never sleep. We as emergency medicine specialists face patients we know nothing about. We see them in uncontrolled settings. We have to stabilize them, diagnose them, and dispose them at a pace second to none. We work with trauma surgery, internal medicine, critical care, and take care of their destination emergency presentations in our department. It is similar to a constantly busy restaurant. There's one chef, there's one kitchen, but there are multiple tables. Each table has multiple clients who order multiple dishes, and the chef has to develop them. One bed may have vaginal bleed, one bed may have stroke, one bed may have a MI, one bed may have a baby, one bed may have an allergic reaction, and one bed will be just vomiting blood, and one bed will be trauma. Different beds, different presentations with multiple problems in each patient. You do the investigation, you do the orders, bring it all together, disseminate it, take care of the patient, call in consults. Well, this takes time, this takes training. This is high efficiency operating model of a brain. That's why it's important that when we develop this specialty, we need to cure our ignorances. Because I must say, the burden of ignorance is the biggest hurdle to progress. My designate fellows, with tremendous optimism, I foresee you to be the ambassador of the mission to change the quality of care for the patients with emergencies. I expect you to serve with compassion and teach your students with dedication. And last but not the least, I expect you to be partners in transformation. A transformation which will change the course of emergency care for our great nation. EM is fast, emergency medicine is fast, and the knowledge is vast. Let us do the work which will forever last. Let us connect, let us create, let us be the change, uniting to learn as we learn to unite. My dear fellows, my colleagues, I sign off by saying, एकता में शक्ति है, कर्मयोग ही मुक्ति है, आओ जुड़कर हम बढ़ें, क्योंकि प्रगति ही देशभक्ति है, प्रगति ही देशभक्ति है, प्रगति ही देशभक्ति है. Jai Hind and God bless you all.